Thanks for joining me. So today's video is going to be about my 2010 Toyota Tacoma. So it's 2020 now, so my truck is obviously 10 years old, has about 115,000 miles on it, and I got a notice in the mail from Toyota probably like 3 years ago that said the frame could be inspected by the dealership for rust perforation. So it's essentially a recall, but it's not specifically called a recall. It's called a warranty extension, I think Toyota calls it, a warranty enhancement, and it applies directly to my model year. So if you would happen to have a 2005 through a 2010 model year Toyota Tacoma, you may be eligible for the same thing I was. So I took the truck to Toyota not long after receiving this memo in the mail, and they inspected the frame. At that time they said that there was not perforation, but there was a lot of rust, so what they did was they undercoated it. They gave me a rental vehicle, and then I left the truck there overnight. They undercoated it. I picked it up a day or so later. Then, probably say 2 years went by, and it brought us to about 6 months ago. Took it in, they checked it again, and they said, hey, you know what? There's perforation. You're going to get a whole new frame. I was extremely excited whenever I heard this because it's about a $12,000 job with labors and material. I was ecstatic because getting a new frame on a 10-year-old truck just gave me another 10 years. I've done a couple videos on this truck on my YouTube channel about small DIY repairs and so on. And overall, this truck is awesome. I've had a really good experience with this Tacoma, and I really enjoy it. I know there's quite a fan base for Toyotas and the Tacoma specifically. And I'm in that boat too because I've had just such a good experience with this truck. So when I found out I was getting a new frame, like I said, I was ecstatic because now I have so much more time I'm going to get out of this truck, and I'm extremely excited about it. I wanted to tell you guys again because if you have a Toyota, this may be applicable. You may be eligible for this as well. So it's definitely something worth checking out. So it took about a week, and they gave me a rental vehicle they paid for. I dropped it off. I came back a week later and I picked it up. Another thing too that's cool, they in the frame, whenever they do it, anything that breaks they'll replace during the process. If you have anything that you want them to change, the dealership I went to specifically said they would put it on labor free, and I didn't even have to buy the parts from them. So I know this truck's going to need new struts and shocks, so I actually went out, bought them aftermarket. I bought Monroe complete struts and Monroe shocks, and then they put them all on. So I bought them from O'Reilly at a discounted price, and then ended up going to taking it all to Toyota, and they put it all on labor free. And like I said, I didn't even have to buy the parts from them through Toyota or anything because they're marked up so much, I'm sure that you know. Anyhow, it's just a super great experience, and I wanted to tell you guys about it. They also put, in addition to the frame, they put new lower control arms on, and they put new hard brake lines on. So it's just great. There's also new hardware everywhere. Anywhere it connects to the frame, there's new hardware. So it's really awesome. They did not put a new tow package on the back of the truck. That's all still stock. But the frame itself is brand new. So I'm going to show you guys some different angles, and you'll be able to see what it looks like. Really cool, really exciting. So if you have any questions about anything I didn't say specifically, please feel free to comment down below. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe. I plan on doing a review of this truck for 100,000 miles, or a 10-year review, because I'm going to have it 10 full years this summer. I want to tell you guys all about it. And, just please stay tuned. Thanks so much, guys. Okay, guys, we're going to go underneath the truck. I'll show you front row seat here, so you can see where I'm shining the light. See where I'm shining the light? This is an all new frame here. It's all brand new. Very exciting. Let's see here. You got over on the other side, same thing. Obviously, that's part of the frame. You can see the hard brake lines have all been replaced. Very cool, very exciting. Look up a little bit further. More of the frame, that center bar that runs across. Okay. Also, let's see here. You can see here. Sorry for that camera angle, guys. It's kind of hard to hold the light and the camera at the same time. So right here is the lower control arm I was telling you guys about. Got one for the left side, one for the right side. And right up top here is that complete quick strut by Monroe they put in for free for me. So it's really an awesome awesome thing to take advantage of, how they would put stuff in for free, you know, labor wise, and you can buy the parts wherever you can aftermarket. Very, very cool. You can see here too the new hardware and everything. All over the truck there's new hardware at you know, different points on the frame where different parts attach. It's very, very cool. That's it, guys. That's the scoop on my 2010 Tacoma and the complete frame replacement. The guy did tell me, because I asked him, he said if there's any problems within 6 months or so, call them and let them know, and they would work with me depending on if they think the frame was involved or not. And you know, I was a little bit reluctant to take it off the lot after I picked it up, just because that is such a big job. But I let the vehicle idle for a while and listened for noises, and wanted to see if there was any problems or anything. And overall, so far, I'm having a really good experience with it. I put in four-wheel drive, popped in the rear lock and differential. I've driven it hard. I've tried everything I could to sort of test it out and make sure everything's running right. And so far, everything's running really well. So, knock on wood, very excited, and plan on documenting this every step along the way and let you guys know what's going on. So like I said, if you have a 2005 to a 2010 Tacoma, maybe call up your local Toyota dealer and see if you're eligible for a new frame. It is a great thing, Toyota's sticking by their product. So I don't know what exactly caused this, if there was some problem with the curing process with the steel they used in those batches of those model years, or what happened, but just good news for people like me in my situation. So really great. Anyway, thanks again for watching. If you have any questions, please ask down in the comment section. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you in the next one.